Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ahlan wa sahlan, guys. MashaAllah. Welcome everybody. Wonderful people. Hope you guys are having. Apologies for coming late. So, as you can see in the background, there is nice light in the background, a new light I bought. This is actually something I actually found on TikTok. So it's an extendable, it's a twistable light, so you can actually twist it into whatever shape you want. So I'm thinking of making you trying to twist it into rock ROK and putting it at the top there. Yeah, and there. Put it on there. That should look nice. Rock in the background. What do you guys think? Good idea, yeah? I think it's a good idea. So inshallah, I'm going to try to sort that out. Right, so welcome everybody. Ahlan wa sahlan. MashaAllah. I actually just came back because remember Shaji? Well, Shaji is in Birmingham for a few days. And I was with him, alhamdulillah. And so we went for eat out. So I ate. So I'm feeling a bit sleepy as well. You know, when I eat a lot of food in the afternoon, I feel sleepy. And I didn't get my steps done today, so I'm feeling a bit cranky. I didn't get my steps done, so I need to get my steps later on, inshallah. I'm trying to figure out a way to get all my steps in. So welcome everybody. Ahlan wa sahlan. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, having a wonderful Friday Jum'ah experience, alhamdulillah. Right, so Skill Boy, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome, mashallah. NCEUF. Alaikum assalam. Can I give zakat to a brother who knows someone in Yemen who needs it for an operation? Yes, inshallah. Ihsan wa alaikum assalam. Juma Mubarak to you. How's the weather in the UK? Very nice, mashallah. All the week has been excellent weather. Actually got to the highest we've ever had this year. 29, 30 degrees so far. Today was okay, good weather, about 20, 21. So over here, Germany is killing, especially since humidity is over 50%. It was even 70%. Wow. Abu Bakr, alaikum assalam. Umran, alaikum assalam. You're doing well? I'm very well, my brother. The snacks today, I've eaten them. I just got my tea here. And as you can see, these leaves are in the tea. And these are some strange leaves, guys, in the tea. Welcome. Umran, mashallah, nice idea for the decoration. Yeah, so I saw this and I thought, you know what? Because I was going to go and try to look for some neon lights to put in the background. But then I found these, and these are much cheaper, about £12 these were. So these I can actually twist into whatever shape I want, inshallah. Okay. Hasib, alaikum assalam, is watching movie. If there's haram things in there, it's haram to watch. If there's parts of women's bodies in there that you're not supposed to look at, etc., then you're not supposed to watch it. Ibrahim, alaikum assalam. How is your day going? Very well so far, mashallah, my brother. Very well. How is yours going, my brother Ibrahim? Alhamdulillah. So today I have classes later, and then after classes I have a walima to go to. So it'll be a bit late, but one of my friends, his daughter's getting married. So inshallah, I'll be going to the walima. I don't know why is the TikTok not working. Is it on? Offline, why? Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, let's just put this here. That's weird, strange. Okay, so today I'm using my other mic today. So the sound might sound a bit different with my other mic today. So this is the top mic over here. Shotgun mic is called. Those peri peri crickets have been on my mind. Very nice, honestly. MashaAllah, whoever sent them to me, may Allah give you loads of reward. I love those crickets. I've got about Three or four packets left. They're very nice. Muhammad Adim, alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. Alhamdulillah, day's okay. Something useful for daily protein intake if they become popular, similar to how vegans make a big noise about the choices benefited us in the halal food. Yeah, definitely. Member ul Hilm, ahla wa sahla wa alaikum assalam. MashaAllah, Member ul Hilm. I hope you're okay. I hope everything's good in Turkey. Turkey. So, yes, so this week has been a very nice week, alhamdulillah. Actually, do you guys notice Fawzul Kabir came back? So, what I've done actually is see one of the headaches I have before of having to mount my camera. So, what I've done is I've actually mounted this. Yeah, this is my camera. This is my Osmo 360. Yeah, I've mounted my Osmo through 360, and I can actually. This is very good camera, very versatile. So I don't have to dismount my other camera and change all the settings and everything. And this just does the job. So this is why having this camera is just really beneficial, really good. Anyone who wants to do vlogging, or I know I'm supposed to do some vlogging. I promise you guys. Hopefully, inshallah, this weekend, inshallah. The week after is going to be Bukhari Khatam. So, Bukhari Khatam is like hectic. Umran Ali, ahlan wa sahlan, ahlan wa sahlan. Better than eating fried potato chips for sure. Fried potato chips is good, my brother. MashaAllah. Fried potato chips. Yeah, Allah. All right, so let's have it. Let's have a look. Okay, some Turkish, yeah. 1 second. Let's have a look at how we translate this. Give me a second. Come and eat in Turkey now. I hope so. Inshallah. Inshallah. Let's how do you say this? Inshallah. Inshallah. We'll eat there soon in Istanbul. Let's see how you say this in Turkey. Inshallah. Yakinde, Istanbul'da, orada, yeise. I messed up. I apologize. I messed up your language. Let's see if this. Alaikum assalam, Ibi ahla wa sahlan. Do you have to register to attend Bukhari Khatam? I don't think so. Abid alaikum assalam, ahla wa sahlan. Any reflections on the Quran this week? I love previous one about Allah being responsible for objects being still. Or reflections. Reflections come to me and they go. Fleeting thoughts, innit? They call them khawatir. The fleeting thoughts come and they go. Okay, I'll give you a nice reflection, yeah? So this is something that I mentioned in the Jummah talk, but I didn't go into too detail. You know this ayah, إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي. There are three things Allah commands Muslims to do and three things Allah prohibits them from doing, yeah? So Allah commands Muslims to do adl, to be just, like to follow, to give people their rights, basically. Adl. Ihsan is perfection. And itai al qurba, giving close relatives, making ties with them. So three things Allah is instructing all of us to do. Yeah, to give everyone their rights, to be perfection in our actions, and to make ties with the family relatives. And the three things that tell us don't do. Immoral acts, things that the Sharia prohibits categorically, and things that are transgressions against other harming other people. Now, if you look at these three, it seems as though three are like the mirror of each other. So adl is the opposite of baghi. Yeah, baghi, adl and baghi opposites. And then ihsan is the opposite of munkar. Yeah, because ihsan obviously is something that Allah wants you to perfect, and munkar is something Allah doesn't want you to do. And then Hidayat al qurba is like the things that generally in society people really like you to do to help family members and others. And fahsha is the opposite of that. That's just something that came to mind. Imran, wa alaikum assalam. Ahla wa sahla. Listening to music haram, generally, according to the scholars. If it's, some scholars say that if there is a particular purpose for it, so those musics that contain, filthy words and things like that, totally impermissible. But if there's a purpose for like a ringtone on your phone, ring bell and these kind of things, then there's some permissible. Otherwise, generally, should be avoided. Umran Ali, we have BA exam soon, halfway done with it. Ahlan wa sahlan. Allah make it easy for you, my brother. Is baby vomit impure? Yes. Remember all, inshallah, inshallah. Time for Mufti Saab's own said Sayyid al Khatir. Ibrahim Sheikh, if there is a brother who committed zina with a disbelieving woman, impregnated her, and is proud of it, with nobody condemning this, but they're saying Allahumma barik and mashallah, etc., should this be publicly condemned as nobody is speaking about it, and should a general post be made? Or so it depends how much of a point is he making. Like, is he proud? Is he showing pride in him fornicating? If that's the case, then maybe people, it would be a good idea to. But if he's not, if he's just happy about having a child, Mufti, today during Jummah, I came early, however, passed flatulence twice and had to make wudu twice. It's not within four rakats where there were long gaps. Does this count as ma'dhur? No. How to stop all haram? We're addicted, movies, music, women, freedom. Slowly, do it slowly. Do it bit by bit. Try to find, if you want to ever stop addiction, there's two things you have to do. You have to try and cut yourself off from the thing that reminds you of the addiction. And number two, to try to find yourself a substitute. Right? So those are very important things to do. Yeah, remember that. So if you listen to music, try to find and halal nasheeds. Yeah, things like that. Um, what is the cutoff date for paying zakat? There's no cutoff date. How long until zakat is paid? There's no cutoff date until you die. Your death is cutoff date. How to stop? Okay, no. Jazakallah khair. Very helpful. Is this a form balagha where Allah mentions two qualities when one would have technically sufficed? Yes. So this would be considered to be. So this in balagha would be. You can almost say it's a type of palindrome in a sense. Yeah. Um, and it's also considered to be a type of um, tibaq as well. It's a type of tibaq. Musa, ahla wa sahla wa alaikum assalam, my brother. IA, is there a distinction between if a baby vomits milk shortly after feeding and other vomit being impure? Yeah, all vomits is considered to be impure. Yeah, the only issue with regards to a child is the hadith that comes regarding the urine of a boy under the age of 2. Yeah, that there's like, it's considered najis, but the method of cleaning it is considered to be lighter. Yeah. Otherwise, now if obviously a mother is keeps getting the baby vomiting, then there's ease there. There would definitely be some ease there, some ease in the ruling. So it wouldn't be treated as, something categorically impure. So do you know any ulama who have full-time jobs? Yes, many. But unfortunately, most of them, they are not very active in like khidmah of deen. Maybe they do maktab and things like that, but in sense of like giving talks and teaching, kitabs. Sheikh, is it right to go 40 days a week Jamaat? Yes, inshallah. Why not? Must zakat be paid on the exact Hijri date each year, or could it be a few days after? No, you don't have to pay. You can pay any time you want, but you have to calculate it on that particular day. Musa, can someone pray Isha straight after Maghrib during these summer months and then stay awake? I would say no. That's my view. That if they're gonna stay awake, then no. Otherwise, if they need to go to sleep, it's difficult for them to get up, then possibly, yeah. Faiz, alaikum salam. Can you please explain why Ahnaf and Shafi differ in Asr times? Which hadith do they both use? So, so this is like the you can watch my Quduri videos. My Quduri series has um, has an explanation there. But generally, the hadith is this. Look, there's ikhtilaf in regards to the exact time that the Prophet ﷺ he prayed. So the famous hadith is the hadith of Jibril. So in Makkah, when the Prophet ﷺ came back from the Mi'raj, Jibril alayhi salam led the Prophet ﷺ for 2 days in all five salats, right? All five salats for 2 days. So what happened was that um, the Asr salat on day one, the Zohr salat on day one, he prayed when the Zawal occurred. And the Zohr Salat on day one, prayed as soon as the shadow was one length of the person. Then on day two, he prayed the Zohr Salat at one shadow, and he prayed Asr Salat when much later on. Yeah, so two shadows. So the issue is that is Zohr and Asr both allowed to be prayed at one shadow or not? That's one hadith. Then you have the hadith of Abu Huraira in Muwatta as well. Someone came to him and he said that I'm the best person to ask. I'll explain this hadith to you, and he explained it. So the clarity is in these two times. What time Zohr finishes, what time Asr starts, what time Maghrib finishes, what time Isha starts. If you put all the hadith together, they won't give you a categorical time of exactly when the Zuhr and Asr are supposed to be prayed. The Hanafi say, Imam Hanifa said, look, it's best to pray the Zuhr early and pray the Asr later on. So Abu Hanifa has actually three views exactly what time Asr starts. The famous one is the two shadows, and his two students take the one shadow one. Sheikh, there's too many women at my work. How do I lower my gaze? You need to get married, bro. You need to get married. Alaikum assalam, Sika. When one has a normal shower, shampoo and shower gel, then rinses off, has ghusl without, yes, ghusl is done. Regarding the brother, he's happy regarding his relationship and also the pregnancy. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't. So I don't know exactly what the situation is, but you don't want to make it into something much more than it is. So by raising this issue, if you kind of say to him, "Look, what you've done is totally wrong," that's fine, but you don't necessarily have to go and publicize it to everyone. I would say. So sometimes what can happen is you might publicize a particular thing, and it actually might have adverse effects. You thought it's going to be beneficial, but it's actually gone worse now. In that case, I stay awake right up until 1 a.m. Nisf al-Layl for Fajr. Usually, should I just delay my Isha and essentially combine with Fajr? Possibly, possibly. But I don't know exactly. You got to figure out when Nisf al-Layl starts for you. I don't know which city you're in, Ibi, but depending on where you're in, then. Shaykh, can you tell us about the sunnah of praying Ishraq and Duha and if there's a difference between them? Yes. So some scholars say there is a difference, some say that there's not. Some of the scholars say that there is no difference between Ishraq and Duha. They're both the same thing. They're one of the same thing. Yeah. So um, that's basically what they say. And they say there's a difference. So Ishraq is prayed as soon as the sun rises, and Duha is prayed um, like a bit later on, roughly about an hour or so later, all the way until Zohr. Uh, could you recommend the best books on practical spirituality of Quran? Quran is a very, very good book. Yeah, honestly, read the Quran. If you haven't read the Quran cover to cover, why are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Read the translation of Quran, I would say. Spirituality is learned from people. It's something that's learned from people's practice. I would say if you want to read about spirituality, read about the biographies of the people of the past. Is the wisdom in a male child's urine being lesser? We don't know exactly. We don't know. Scholars have tried to figure out the possible reason, but it comes in a hadith. So some have said maybe it's because the way that the boy's urine comes out, it's very thin, whereas a girl's urine it comes out splatters. Yeah. So you ever seen like a baby boy and a baby girl urinate, you'll know. So some say that's the reason. So when it's thin, it doesn't really kind of absorb too much in the material. And some say it's because it's difficult to avoid the boy's urine because of the shape of the private parts, because it goes everywhere. During winter months, is Jummah wajib on secondary school students if the school does not hold a Jummah? So they should try their best to find a school. Yeah, try their best to find a place to pray, even if they can do themselves. If they can't, then they do Zohar. Previously said that parents can take them out of school, but they have to miss lessons. The parents would have to come and collect them. What's the basic book of creed and fiqh of worship that I can use to teach an informal halaqah to teenagers? I would say you can teach something like there's a collection by a guy called Omar Ashkar, Dr. Omar Ashkar. He's got a collection on Aqid, very, very easy to follow, very nice. There's some good ones in Urdu as well. I think by Maulana Khalid Saifullah Rahmani. Yeah, he's got a nice collection of like ones. And there's one by yeah, on Aqaid. Very easy to follow, very simple. It's got some very nice anecdotes as well. Mufti, if someone routinely does have a shower in the morning, for example, could they have the intention of ghusl? Of course. Sheikh, is Isha prayer until the time of Fajr? Time of Fajr, yeah. So, what's the Hanafi ruling on using weak hadith falail? So, Hanafi generally, the Hanafis say that for falail is considered to be permissible. I'm talking about the general Hanafis, the later Hanafis on this. Which Hanafis say um, falail. For falail is permissible, so long as it's not shadid da'f, so it's not very severe. What is tariqah? Is it compulsory to have a tariqah? No, it's not necessary to have tariqah. Tariqah is basically like a person who is trained in helping people to improve their spirituality. Imagine it like a a physical um, trainer. You know what do you call him? Like a PT. Yeah. So like a personal trainer who helps you to train to build muscle or to lose fat. So what you do is he kind of is trained into helping people. So the spiritual trainer or mentor, you go to him, you speak to him, and then he kind of gives you like you relay back to him your situation, and then he gives you feedback how to improve yourself, how to stay away from certain sins you might be involved in, how to get more khushu in your salat. That's what it is. Sheikh, do you think you have to be advanced in Arabic to teach, or should you start teaching and recognize your limits level to solidify your? I would say, no, you don't have to be advanced, but you have to be good in your Arabic. You have to be able to read Arabic texts and understand them. Okay, by the way, this light at the back, guys, yeah. Let me show you guys. Check this out. Oh, yes, look at that. Yeah, a spaceship. Yeah, that rainbow. What do you guys think, guys? Okay. No wonder Twitter doesn't seem to be working. Okay, so uh, you're welcome, Brother Ibrahim. I'm using Bifakul at my time, my location. If I followed the Isha, which is around 20 to 30 and Nisful Layl, would it be okay, inshallah? Is there wisdom in aqiqah being two animals for male child? I don't know. There must be some wisdom behind. As in, it's not necessary to do it. It's just something the Prophet ﷺ did. You can do one as well. One is totally fine. Just a note on the Umar Ashqar's creed is quite Salafi Athari and refutes Ash'ari Maturidi Aqidah in its intros. Uh, Khalid, alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. So could you talk about if one has free will to take any opinion in the Hanafi madhab, for example, maybe Imam Shafi'i? No, you don't have free will. Was a light green before? It's too early for Milad. It's all sorts of colors, my brother. Can someone who is not an expert level start teaching Arabic books that he himself has studied with the teacher in order to consolidate his own understanding? Um, Someone who's at not at expert level. Yes, you can. As long as the basic Arabic books is fine, inshallah. You like the background, yeah? Nice, isn't it? Ustad, what's the ruling on combining salat? According to Hanafis, no, you're not allowed to. What's the difference between land that is ushri and kharaji land? Both are mentioned. So watch my Kuduri videos and watch actually, you can join my Hidayah class. We've covered the whole of zakat, and in there I go into detail about the differences between ushri and kharaji lands. In a nutshell, ushri lands is basically a land that was taken by the Muslim army from non-Muslims and it's given to Muslims. And the kharaji land is a land that originally was taken from the non-Muslims, but then left with them. So they have to pay like a tax on there. Is it allowed to divide my zakat between several people? Of course. Hanafi say yes, you can. Inshallah. Color in the background looks weird, isn't it? That colorful water pouring. How to be consistent in Tawbah? Just keep making it, my brother. Just keep making Tawbah. Every single day, the Prophet ﷺ used to do istighfar and Tawbah 100 times a day. Not in any situation at all. Hanafis, no. Hanafis don't allow it. Other madhabs allow it, not Hanafis. Hanafis only allow it in Hajj. MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair. Ibrahim Ahmad. MashaAllah, may Allah bless you. Put barakah in your time, your effort for your kind donation towards my channel. May Allah bless you. What about the ruling on missing salah? I hustle appointment. Yeah, so if you miss a salat, you try your best to pray, and if you don't, then you just do qada later. So Mufti, to clarify, if I pray my Isha early an hour after Maghrib, but I stay awake until Fajr, this is fine, yes. Looks like you have a Mario Kart rainbow track. It's nice, isn't it? Mario Kart. Yeah, let's check out some other colors. Let's see what other colors we've got here. All right, so let's check some of these out. All right, look at that. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's good as well. This looks like a snake. Don't know how many settings this has got. Ya Allah. Tad, have studied Tasil al-Nahu, Sughra fi al-Nahu, parts of Wusta fi al-Nahu, parts of Qatr and that, but will still read, struggle. So the reason is because you're not applying the Arabic. See what it is? Nahu is only supposed to be a little bit you study. You're supposed to focus more of your time on reading Arabic texts. So you need to study lots of Arabic texts basically. Arabic text as much as you can. That is so important, honestly, without a doubt. So a lot of times what happens is people they study Arabic grammar, and I keep saying this to people as well. Study Arabic grammar, but then um, they don't focus on the application of it. Yes, application of Arabic is very important. Yeah, you have to apply, and the best way to apply is just read kids' books. Read as many kids' books as you can every week. Even if you don't understand it, just keep reading, keep reading, keep reading, and it's just gonna click. Yeah, you have to remember that. It's just one of those things that you're looking for progress in yourself. It's like someone trying to lose weight and they've been trying for like a week or two and they keep checking themselves and they say, my body looks the same. I haven't been losing anything. So you need to kind of measure your progress, measure your progress. You need to have some sort of way, even if it's at a micro level, you need to be able to measure it. And the reading books helps a lot, right? It literally kind of just gives you in your face, oh, I wasn't able to read this book before. Now I can. And if you start off with the kids' books, the good thing is they start off from like very, very basic Arabic. It's designed for kids. So therefore, it's obviously designed to be progressive. Maybe you have to maybe just drape it over one bookshelf. Yeah, I'm gonna actually twist it around to make it like a rock or okay. Why is that Imam Shafi's opinions are often mentioned in our books, like usul books? The reason is because the Hanafis lived quite often amongst Shafis more than anyone else. So because there was a lot of debates between Shafis and Hanafis, so Hanafis would put the Shafi's opinions in their books, and they very rarely would they live amongst Malikis. That's the main thing. Um, alright, so is it correct to say that Hanafi madhab is not hadith focused? Correct. Sheikh, what should someone know in terms of ilm before stepping onto an Alimiya course? Nothing really. They don't need anything. They just need to know how to read Arabic. As long as they can read Arabic, that is enough, inshallah. Why, Ibrahim, are you thinking of joining Alim course? Right, so I need to get my steps in, guys. So I'm gonna try to make some more videos on Fawzul Kabir, inshallah. The thing with Fawzul Kabir, the reason why it takes me quite a long time to kind of, because I have to kind of like go through it myself and then try to find ayats of the Quran that I think are gonna best fit this concept. Unfortunately, he didn't mention ayats with the rules in his book, so that's why I just gotta kind of try to go through them as best I can and find the nuance. Inshallah, part time, yeah, excellent, excellent, my brother. Go for it. Inshallah, you'll do fine. As long as you can read Arabic script, that's fine. لعلك بخير أهلا وسهلا حبيبنا الجميل ادعوا لي من فضلك اللهم افتح على أخينا Fresh Prince. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna finish it there. I'm gonna finish it there. Do some steps, get my some steps in, and then have your rest and then classes, inshallah. So, Jazakumullah khair. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll have live stream a nice session, inshallah. 9:45 UK time. Make sure you watch my videos. So every day I post some videos. This week, we know next week, Quran, we're gonna start a new rule, inshallah. So we did the noon, sakin, and tanween rule. Next week, we're gonna start a new rule and learn how to read the Quran, and then hopefully, inshallah, progress from there. Wednesday, I did D1 Imam Shafi. Thursday was Quduri, alhamdulillah. And Friday and Saturday is live stream. Do you know how they teach Arabic in Alimiya? Yes, I know. All right, guys, take care, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa